bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
It is time for Comcast Newsmakers. Hi everybody, Mark Curtis with you again from the historic Dunsmuir House here in Oakland. What a beautiful facility this is, and it's a great backdrop because we're talking about another historic monument, if you will, that is going to be coming to Oakland. It's already underway. We are joined today by Mario Chiodo. Good to see you, Mario.
Great to be here.
You are the owner and / sculptor of the Chiodo Art Development Project.
That's
okay.
right.
You are building something known as Remember Them, Champions of Humanity. This is an educational monument, a lot of sculptures in Oakland. Tell us about it.
Well, it will be the largest bronze representational monument west of the Mississippi, and the whole concept behind it is to really look into the lives of people who made positive change for other people and bring it in a different way, not just through reading books, but to be inspired by the presence of these people and then to understand what they did. And it's, as we said, both a huge monument, but it's also an educational curriculum, and not the typical historical stuff of names, dates, and places, but getting into the heart and soul of who these people were and what they did, and that they had faults and they overcame their faults and transformed themselves to make a difference for millions of people.
This is under construction now in Fox Square Park in Oakland, which is between Broadway and Telegraph up near
Correct.
17th, 18th, that
Right.
area. I have seen some of the pictures of it on the internet, and it's breathtaking. And I mean, this is from somebody, I lived in Washington, D.C. for 6 years, and there's monuments everywhere, you know. And in some cases, they're kind of overdone or they're standalone. But this is, I looked at this, and it's almost like a living memorial to these 25 people. We should mention some of them: FDR, Mother Teresa, Maya Angelou, Martin Luther King, a whole host of 25 famous people, Harvey Milk, Cesar Chavez.
Well, you know, one of the things, yes, if you've been to Washington, you know what the monuments are, and there's many magnificent ones there. But what this monument has that no other monument has is it's put 25 people together that are from every walk of life, every religion, every nationality, economic means, and puts them in one place together to show the similarities between these people, not the differences, and not to compartmentalize a particular group, but bring all groups together.
Yeah, that was what fascinated me when I was reading about it, because it's like going to this great dinner party with all these 25 famous folks as guests. You got them all in the same place at one time. I think it's interesting to note there's a school curriculum that ties in with this that is going to be taught. In fact, it's already underway in the public school system. Tell us about that component.
Yes, the King Institute at Stanford University, led by Dr. Claiborne Carson, has put the curriculum together. It'll be launched in the Oakland Unified School District this spring, right after spring break, as a matter of fact. And this is much different than typical history lessons. This, as I said, really gets into the heart and soul of who these people were and what made their transformations.
It's quite remarkable. I'm going to give the website here. It's www.remember-them.org. One of the things, we only have about 30 seconds left, that I thought was unique, this is the first time that Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King will be depicted in a sculpture together.
Yes, it's the first time, and I had the greatest compliment from Martin Luther King III, saying he thought it was the best likeness he had ever seen, in spite of the memorial being done for him.
Oh, that's great. And you're also going to have walls for the visually impaired. I know we can't really talk about it, but I want to mention it because we're almost out of time. But
very first time for the visually impaired to experience what these people look like.
This is great. www.remember-them.org. Mario Chiodo, thank you for this wonderful work of art in Oakland.
All right.
People can still make donations, too. Go to the website I referred you to. I'm Mark Curtis for Comcast Newsmakers. Thanks for being with us.